You know, I've noticed over the past couple of years that people have become a lot more apathetic and pessimistic about the future of our country. It seems like the general consensus is, oh, we're cooked anyways, why should we bother? I'm just gonna go over here and focus on my own thing. And to be honest, that's pretty understandable. I mean, we're not exactly living in very optimistic times. I know, staying informed and being involved in politics is an important civil duty, but oh my gosh, does it get tiring sometimes. I think that because a lot of people don't know that their actions actually can make a difference, they feel like they're being forced to choose between either being forced to watch all the horrible things happening in our world right now and knowing that there's not really anything they can do about it, or just going about and living their own lives and just hoping it'll work out. I think the reason why this feeling has grown so much over the past decade is because the internet has made it easier than ever to access all this information. Unfortunately, getting all that information can lead to burnout because, well, looking at bad stuff happening that you think is completely out of your control all day isn't exactly the greatest for your mental health. This problem is only exacerbated by the fact that a lot of news stations do a lot of shady stuff because it turns out that making people hate each other is apparently very profitable for them. Now, I don't want to be like that, so I would like to offer up a reason as to why there actually is hope for the future. The reason why the future can actually be bright is because of you. Well, not you specifically, but like the American people in general. See, a prosperous future isn't just going to be handed to us on a silver platter. We're gonna have to work for it. If we don't start taking action, then these corrupt politicians and billionaires and whatnot are gonna start doing even more bad things because they're not receiving any backlash. And this leads to a spiral of bad things happening and people ignoring the bad things, and the people doing the bad things decide to do even worse things because no one's paying attention to them, and then people hear about those even worse things and they try to ignore even more, and then the people doing the bad things do even more atrocious things, so yeah, it's not great. And the only way to really break this cycle is to confront these problems and actively work to try and solve them. And for those of you who still think you're powerless, I would just like to remind you that there is millions of people who are just as tired as you are. And if we work together as Americans, we can achieve great things. We can stop political parties from dividing our country. We can stop the government from abusing their power. We can stop the corrupt elites who are valuing money and power over the American people. We could do all these amazing things. The future has hope because we have the ability to give it hope. I want to start a movement to bring unity and patriotism to the United States of America, as well as fight against corruption. And I need you to do your part. Call or email your local representative, protest, petition, and most importantly, share this message with as many people as you can.